He sings show tunes. He listens to Barbra Streisand.
So, change of heart found her a man.
Very masculine.
She said he was kind of like a girl.
Who's all man.
He's a stud, all right.
Meanwhile, David had a blind date.
When he picked me up, he had nail polish on. A different color on each finger.
And now everybody's wondering, will these two stay together or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. He's a dog trainer and she's a dog owner. They met in a pet food store. She liked his bark and he liked her bite. So they've been dating now 4 months. Please welcome Lee Anderson and David Tuckman. Welcome to the program. You guys have been going out for a little bit, but I understand the relationship is in a bit of a doghouse.
He's weird.
So, David, we'll start with you. When you met in that pet food store, were you giving her advice on how to train her dog, or was she asking for advice, or what?
Yeah, her dog was everywhere, running around, very undisciplined. So I was trying to.
Not true.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, though, dog was. I was trying to break the habits,
unsuited.
and I came something a little sarcastic, about her and everything. And she came back with a Woody.
What'd you say?
I said they look so unsuited. They don't look like they would ever be a couple. Like they're just, they're not. They don't look good together, as in synchronized.
They just kind of awkward to begin with, the both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna love this conversation. I can tell.
The answer. I guess that's why I liked her.
And Lee, was it just the sarcasm that got you, or what?
No, it wasn't just the sarcasm. He had a great smile. He was very genuine, very caring. And he has these great caterpillar eyebrows, which are hard to resist. So.
Caterpillar eyebrows.
Right.
Okay. Lee, is there a downside, though, to dating a dog trainer?
There is a downside. He tends to play with his dog's testicles quite a bit.
Excuse me?
He calls them furry grapes, and I'll walk in
They are
and he's
adorable.
going, look at the little
Furry.
bunny, look at the furry grapes.
They're adorable.
And so he's playing.
That's a little odd, though. Come on, David.
Okay, I started doing it. I thought they were so cute.
Wait, before he even answers,
Furry grapes.
that means he refers to them as something edible, i.e. food. Does he put his dog's balls in his mouth when no one is around?
Furry grapes. He's like texturally touching his animal's genitalia, referring to them as yummy furry grapes.
And he rolls them around in his hands.
Is he going to give a reason as to why this is happening? Is it like a medical thing? Maybe like he massages them because it helps them stimulate for
An
breeding
erection?
or something. Yeah. An erection for breeding, maybe. I don't know. There has to be a reason why a grown man stimulates a dog's balls.
Perversions.
He should be arrested if that's a reason.
They're adorable.
And so he's playing.
That's a little odd, though. Come on, David.
Okay, I started doing it. I thought they were so cute. Sure enough, 2 days later, I walk in my room and she's doing it.
Complete lie. Complete lie.
Let's talk about something.
So
That's bestiality. He's disgusting.
he diverted to the fact
Yeah.
that he's a beastie. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
a
a dog
beastie.
fornicator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A beastie sexual or whatever they call it. A beast
Sick.
sexual. He's a beast
He's a
sexual.
He's demented.
He's different.
He's
Furry
not
girls.
right.
And they're so cute, and she does it
He's
too.
so cute, furry grapes. I'm not going to ever look at a grape again properly. I just picture a kiwi-sized grape now.
I had a dog once, and Chi-Chi, and I would rub her belly, and it was when I first got a dog, and I really didn't like rubbing her nipples. I was like, it's just weird. So I would like rub past the nipple, or with my fingers spread.
Because it feels
And
wrong, right?
Yeah, and literally someone I was hanging out with accused me of rubbing the dog inappropriately, and I was like, that was not inappropriate. What are you talking about? Like,
Rubbing
I'm
her
trying
chest and
not-
avoiding the nipple.
she's like, I was right there next to you, and you rubbed the dog and not me. I was like, that's the real problem.
What about my nipples? Oh, she felt left out. Poor girl.
She felt left out. That was more the issue. Chi got all the
She
attention.
was getting all the love.
And I even caught her on it. I go, "What are you talking about? That was not inappropriate. You act like I was rubbing the dog's balls or twat."
You were doing this, and
Yeah, I was
this
doing
boy's doing
little
this. Nipples and great balls. Nipples and great balls.
Right. Like, here, oh, come here, doggies. Here. Oh, doggy.
That's so wrong. Anyway, this poor someone should report the dog's welfare.
I think there's a dog being sexually molested. I don't want the dog to have childhood trauma and it's molested.
Yeah, free the dog's balls.
I don't want the dog to be on the internet lying to young kids later in life trying to sneak
Yeah,
into
exactly. Grooming, not good. Not good at all. This guy's
Other
sick.
than your little thing with the dog there,
Little
how
fetch.
often do you guys go out on dates when you're
this episode
hanging together?
Not often. I guess that's like the biggest source of our problem. She works at night. I work during the day, so we don't really mesh at all.
Little scheduling problem there.
Definite scheduling problem.
Definitely.
Lee, would you say that David's romantic when he does spend time with you?
He is not so romantic. It's not that he's not romantic. He's just self-conscious.
He's
and
thinking about his
the
dog's
timing has to be
balls
just right.
now.
He spurns my advances in the morning.
Okay,
Because he's
at
cranky.
4 in the morning.
That's a little early.
No, when I
Morning.
wake up first
Wake
thing.
up, honey,
furry
come here.
That's not true.
Come on, honey. Want to play?
Well,
4 in the
if it's
morning.
not early in the morning, are there other times that he spurns you?
Oh, absolutely. He spurns me when he's hot and sweaty, when he's been training after the dogs. And, if I've been running or something and I come home, I don't mind. And,
You don't mind getting hot
Really?
and sweaty?
well, I don't.
That's when he's at his best. He's got ball sweat from the dogs on him.
Yeah.
He's in his element.
He's in the mood
He's
after
turned on.
after the dogs. He wants cuddles. He's done the foreplay. He wants to get home and be with her.
He's a horny dog.
Yeah. He's horny as a result of the dog.
He's a horn dog or
Dog.
a horn from dog.
Yeah, that's it.
This is terrible.
This is
I don't mind if
so
he's hot and
bad.
sweaty. If we're both hot and sweaty, it's okay. But he's very anally clean, so
That's
everything
fine.
has to be clean.
Uh-huh.
And
That's fine if we're both hot
Oh,
and
that,
sweaty.
oh, you know, whoa, it's
I'm like
whoa,
rolling around in the
where are we
crap.
going to?
Dog crap.
Anally clean. What's going on there?
Did he say? What did he say?
She said he's anally clean, and I was like, that. I was just like, where is this interview going?
No. He's
But he's
very
like- he likes-
anal. He's
Yeah.
very anal with his cleaning.
Uh-oh. How clean do you get those? No, never mind. Let me shut up. Here
Let's
we go.
Crap. Playing with dogs. I come home. I'm like, everything on me. And she's like, hey, come here. You feel sexy?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Come here, baby. I
That's
want
what
you
she
now.
enjoys. David, would you consider her romantic at least?
No, I would.
Because
Well, let's see. She doesn't come to my house. She doesn't sleep over at my house for many reasons. Let's see. First I had a twin size bed. She said that's no good. I said okay. So I went and got a queen size bed. That's not good enough. So then, because now suddenly her allergies act up at my house, nowhere else, just my house.
something in your house.
Exactly, mysteriously.
no, it's true though. I mean, I sneeze quite a bit, and there's something in his house that makes me sneeze.
Mysteriously at my house.
Right.
And
So
it
you don't
just
believe
popped
you
up.
think she's making up
I
excuses?
think it's all the dog hair. It's very hot there, and the air conditioning doesn't work very well. And I always wake up and I'm in the middle of the night. I'm in the sweat, and it's just.
All right, Lee, besides the
Sniff
thing
at
for
it.
his dog and
Sounds like
the
he's got a
dog's little
nice
privates
place.
there, what's his most unusual characteristic?
Well, today he's doing well, but he tends to dress like a gay man from the 80s.
Gay man from the 80s.
Wait, because I am sexually secure with myself. I am
Here we go.
sexually secure being a heterosexual in the 90s. She's suddenly, I'm not.
He's so secure that he sings show tunes. He listens to Barbra Streisand. This is not a
Does he
joke.
have the ABBA box set?
He does not. He does
Barbra
not.
Streisand
He
is
gives it to
good.
me.
I like Barbra
He got some
Streisand.
blonde highlights. They've grown
Is
out
something
now.
wrong with that?
David, do you think you guys have a lot in common? Because I'm not hearing a lot right here.
No, except for the love of dogs,
Uh-huh.
we have nothing in common.
It's true. We
I
do
mean,
have nothing in common.
She doesn't like cold weather. I love cold weather.
Mhm.
She doesn't go skiing. I play hockey. She does none of that. She,
He does some
the list
manly
goes on.
things.
Well, likewise, he doesn't like to go to the beach. He doesn't like to do the same things that I do. So
I'm from
it's-
Long Island. I live on a beach.
right? But we live in Los Angeles, close to the beach. You should want to go to the beach.
I go to the beach my whole life when I'm in Long Island. What's the point of going now? It's
Well,
like,
you should
okay,
go with
whatever.
me.
But it's a different beach, different ocean. It's
I've been there. It's okay.
yeah.
It's not that special.
Okay. What about sports, David? Is that doesn't seem to jive either?
Well, not really. She runs and she considers that a sport, but I just consider it a form of transportation. But I mean, I play hockey, so she comes to my hockey game. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll support you."
grown
in hockey
and on,
games."
or is this just
She
me?
brings her magazine, so I look up there and she's like
Right.
reading.
Something else to do. While
Yeah, and
she's
I'm like,
there.
"Oh, did you see my goal?"
But
She's
I'm
like,
all by myself. So what am I supposed to do? And he's obsessed with football. Or it's football season is starting again, so I'm afraid
Right.
that we're not going to see each other for the
Another
next 4
problem,
months.
right? David,
literally-
tell us why though. At this point, you thought it was a good time to go on a date with someone else.
"Oh, well, basically, I mean, we click intellectually, but we have nothing else in common.
Mhm.
And you got to see if it's can last a relationship. I mean, with nothing in common."
Okay, not a whole lot in common. What else is out there? That's what we need to find out. It seems that Lee and David do have some legitimate concerns to chew on. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or have a change of heart?
As a carpet cleaner of 35 years, I know the frustration.
All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Lee and David. Now, Lee wanted a man who takes the lead in a relationship and who puts her affection ahead of his dogs. So we fixed her up with a tall Texan who likes dogs but fancies the ladies just a little more. Please welcome Chad Bendel. Hello, Chad. Welcome.
What'd you say?
I said, what a 90s outfit. The jeans with the top tucked in to the jeans, everything's tucked in. He's like such a 90s boy.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think it's over.
I think this is just I'm mind blown just from the conversation and the nature of the relationship and
Yeah. Why would they need to come on a show like this to work out whether it's over or not? You've got nothing in common. You've just said it. You've got nothing in common at all.
I'm wondering what's going on with this relationship.
Yeah. Something's there. Something's
Pretty-
happening.
Pretty flimsy.
Mm-hmm.
And David, we'll start with you. What do you think of Chad?
He's a stud, all right.
He's a stud. Okay. Lee, tell us how the date started with Chad.
I picked him up, and he was standing outside of his apartment. He's very tall, so I noticed him right away, and I like tall. And very masculine, very handsome. So we got in the car, and
He's touching my hand.
we
Was he dressed sort of masculine, or Lee? Was he dressed masculine, unlike David? You said he was dressed like a gay man from the '80s.
he was wearing jeans and a cowboy boot. Both boots, actually, not just one. And I guess you don't get any more masculine than that.
Okay.
Really.
Chad, she said she likes tall. How
I'm one.
6'1"? David, you are plotting 6'1".
About 5'11".
5'11".
Yeah. Seems tall enough to me. I don't know.
Uh-huh. All right, so Chad, tell us where you went after that.
We went to a quaint little breakfast place in Brentwood. Had a great time. She's got a great personality. Really funny.
Okay. Lee, you said you like David because he has that sarcastic humor. Was Chad's humor the same or different?
He is sarcastic, a little bit less caustic than David.
Mhm.
And a little bit less self-conscious, so nice.
Less witty.
Look at David's
Now, Lee,
Not at all.
did Chad take charge of planning the entire date for you?
He did. He made the reservations, and we
He's
went
all
horseback
goofy.
ring, and he made the reservations and really took charge. And
You must have felt right at home. Nashville,
took
horses, country stuff.
Oh, well, there you go.
Having a good
Way to
time,
kill
I
it for
guess.
that.
I was having a great time. I had a great time.
And the good thing is that your schedules were compatible because you have that problem with David, and you and Chad
Exactly.
obviously had
We both
more.
worked nights, so it was perfect.
All right, Chad, did David come up in the conversation when you were hanging out with Lee?
Yeah, she said he was kind of like a girl. Kind of strange.
Kind of like a girl. David, would you agree with that?
You know, it's odd. You can't please these women these days. You're sensitive and you listen, they don't like you. They think you're a girl. Yeah. If you want, I can beat you. I mean, if that's what you like.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, David. Please.
No.
Chad, how was Lee's writing skills? Was she sort of
This guy is so
Wow.
goofy. He said I could beat
He's-
you.
Yeah, like girls are never happy because you talk to them, you're nice to them, and they think you're a girl. If you want, I could beat you. Like, what does that mean? Oh, this has just gone south real quick.
He's funny. He's just awkward as fuck. He just doesn't know how to talk. He's
Absolutely.
just very socially out of there.
At home on the saddle?
Yeah, sure. It was interesting. She said she's like the first woman I met that said she was actually turned on by riding horses. She thought it was erotic.
Oh, really? You want to explain that a little bit?
Not particularly.
He
No.
is so corny. His expression.
Okay, so there you are riding the horses on the trails. Did she work up an appetite?
Yeah, we both did. We went to this gospel place that has a really nice brunch. It's like soul food. We had a good time.
It was
Right.
great. It was so fun. I'd never heard of it, and Chad was aware of it, and we went, and it was so much fun. It was
And Lee, at
perfect.
this point, is there, some noticeability that the fact that he's getting affectionate with you, or
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the more that we talked, we would there was touching,
Uh-huh.
and some sort of affection. Yeah.
Right. And it was going good, and it felt natural.
Oh, absolutely.
I got an early prediction. She changes his heart. He stays together.
And he
What do you
stays
think?
together. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man,
Absolutely, it was
this is
completely
so
natural. He's very
awkward.
easy to talk to. We had a wonderful time, and I enjoyed every minute of it. There
Right.
were no awkward pauses.
Hi, Chad. Lee was complaining that David sometimes spurns her romantic overtones, or come-ons. Would you have that same problem?
As long as I'm awake,
Perfect.
But 4 a.m.
wake me up.
I can wake up.
Lee, did you get a chance to scope out?
Don't
the
fault me if I don't
personalities?
wake
Is there any
up.
problems
but
there?
go
No,
for
I
it.
didn't, but I sort of scoped the perimeter out, and I didn't have any problems. There was no sniffling or sneezing, so I think it's
So
good.
that was a good sign.
Yeah, definitely.
And Chad, were you disappointed the way things ended, or?
Well, it had to end kind of abruptly since we both had to go to work. But I don't know. She didn't seem allergic to me.
Not at all.
Must be an omen.
An omen.
A good
That's what
omen.
David thinks. Okay. Well, Lee and Chad were singing the same tune, but was it enough to give Lee a change of heart? We're going to find out later. But next, we're going to meet the woman that David dated, and we'll hear what happened when they went out.
What were you saying?
It's so awkward. Like, I feel so sorry for this guy. He's like so out of his element. He's just sitting there like he has no idea what's going on. How did I end up here?
He doesn't have the emotional maturity at all for any of this.
Poor guy. You see that guy? He's like, wake me up at 4 a.m. It's so good.
He's a real man.
Welcome back to Change of Heart. We just heard what happened on Lee's date with Chad, and now we're going to meet the woman that David dated. Now, David said he wanted a romantic woman who shares his interest in sports and a woman whose schedule's more compatible with his. So we set him up with a woman who works during the day, likes sports in the evening, and romance all night long. Please welcome Nikki Boyer. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. You know David. And Lee, we'll start with you. What do you think of Nikki?
Oh, she's a cutie.
Oh,
She's so cute.
She's a cutie. Okay.
She's way out. Like, unless she's a complete dork, like she's out of his league just from what I see right away.
And look at her. She's put her arm around him.
Right, dominating them already.
Yeah. Mhm.
She's just taking control of the situation. I don't.
Yeah.
People are competitive for the show sometimes, I think, and they're not
Yeah.
really interested in the person to literally get them from that person. They're just interested in
Yeah.
obviously making
Having the
best
upper
of-
hand. Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of winning the date or winning the show. Per
Right.
se, like I won the person from their person,
Mm-hmm.
even though I don't really want to even, what we'll see. I could
Yeah.
be wrong, but I'm just looking at this whole scenario and I'm like,
So
this
awkward.
is awkward city.
Good choice, though. Good choice of one. We haven't had one this cringeworthy at
It's
all
very-
since we've been doing any commentary.
So cringe. So cringe. I'm still stuck on the first part.
With the balls?
Furry grapes. I'm lost on furry grapes. I'm still hung up on furry grapes. I'm like, okay, when is more of the character flaw going to come out in this whole circumstance? And he's not letting me down. Anyway, let me look at the date. I'm just like, what is going to happen next with this guy?
Yeah, no, she's. I mean,
Nikki, let's ask Nikki this because Lee was complaining that David dresses like a
She's
gay
not that
man. Did you get that impression when you were out with him?
That's funny because
Look at him.
when
He
he
don't know what
picked me
to
up,
do.
he had nail polish on.
Oh.
Well, and a different color on each finger. At that.
Very
Yeah.
creative, at least.
But he confessed. He came to my door and he goes, "Look." So he fessed up right away.
And David, the reason for the nail polish was
My friend's birthday was the day before, and I took her to get a present. And she said, as part of her birthday present, she wanted me to paint all my nails. So she was testing them on my nails.
I thought that
Right.
was sweet.
just for the record, that's not the story.
Do you believe that?
Not for a slight millisecond do I believe that.
That is a complete lie. He was at the.
This is what happened. He went out with his friend, and her present was a manicure, and he's like, "I might get one too." Yeah, one of every color, please.
You know what I think? He did it for an occasion, for a place, and I think he was at a gay club the night before or at some point. That's what I really.
Well, it was. Yeah, let's have a look. I don't
That's
know,
really-
but he's.
I know that's a stretch, but I'm just telling you, he dresses gay. He's painting his nails,
He's playing with dog's balls.
and then his girl's about to say. I heard her say, "That's not what he told me." I rewinded a notch. He likes balls.
Wanted me to paint all my nails. So she was testing them on my nails.
I thought that
Right.
was sweet.
Just for the record, that's not the story that I heard.
You
but-
heard something else. And I'm also thinking they sell nail polish remover. You know, what was the story that you
They
heard?
do, and I actually have some at my house, and I'm pretty sure that his female roommate has some as well.
So it would have been easily gotten rid of.
What's the story with the nail polish and the dog's testicles? I'm confused about
There's
that.
gotta be some correlation.
You see, some of us are secure sexually once again,
Right.
and some of us are not.
Now, what, Chad? Would you ever wear nail polish if you're female?
Sexually once again.
Some correlation.
You see, some of us are secure sexually once again,
Right.
and some of us are not.
Now, what, Chad? Would you ever wear nail
That's like
polish if
Chris
your
was like,
female
no,
friend wanted you to do it for her birthday?
Yeah, but I would probably take it off.
Right.
I thought it was cute.
Okay.
I
Thank
liked
you.
it. I thought it was
All right.
funny.
David, tell us what you thought of Nikki when you first saw her.
Well, first thing I thought was my first girlfriend ever was named Nikki, and I went to senior prom with her, and it was great. And then I saw her, and I was like, she's hot. I mean,
That's the sweetest story.
and
So
isn't that
sweet.
sweet?
Oh my God, that's charming. I'm just
Anyway,
so touched.
she's hot, great looking, I mean, wonderful.
Now, David, between Lee and Nikki, who would you say is more your type?
Nikki.
No hesitation there at all.
I love brunettes, and her short hair turns me on.
Okay.
I thought I had short hair as well, but I.
Yeah.
But you're blonde.
Right.
Well, she's got
Your
some
head
dark
is too
roots
long.
going there.
But no, she's naturally blonde though.
Oh, I see.
It's all natural.
Ease up.
Yeah,
No,
thank
but it
you.
looks good. Nikki, let's talk about the date. Where did David take you for the date?
Well, that's funny because he wanted to go to the beach.
Well, now wait a minute. We just heard earlier that he never goes to the beach.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
We went to the beach, but we started off with a light lunch and we hung out and we talked forever. We had great conversation. It was time just passed by so quickly. So we had great conversation and then we decided to go to the beach.
And was there something specific at the beach that you were heading for, or what?
Yeah, we were going rollerblading.
Oh, rollerblading.
Yeah,
at the beach.
rollerblading at the beach. And it was fun. I mean, we rollerbladed so far that we forgot we had to rollerblade back.
Right. So you wanted to do something, David, sportsy, I guess, because you have a lot of interest
It
in
was
sports.
great. I mean, the way we talked, it was like we were in sync. Like I've never been in sync with Lee, and it was fabulous. And it was just like we just hit it off. I mean, first I take her to the beach. We take her to Santa Monica, and she changed in the car, which was she very hot, very good body, I must say. And I was like, wow, okay. I was like, okay.
I told you to close your eyes.
Oh,
She
you
did. She was like, close your eyes if you want to. And I was like,
No. Oh my.
All right, David, tell us what happened after rollerblading then.
oh, well, then like what she was saying, we went all the way up to the Malibu and went back. By the time we were done, I didn't realize I had to go back and had a little job to do. So we had to leave.
So you had to go to work.
Yeah. And I was like, oh God, so the night was cut short. We wanted to go to dinner.
Right, Nikki, you're a little bummed at this point. Then, if things are coming,
bummed.
things are coming to an end.
Yeah, but I understood that he had to go to work, and it was okay. And I got to watch his butt for a good 2 miles.
Oh, you did.
While he was rollerblading, he was in front of me, and
Now, Lee, are you a little upset that the date ended early? Probably not.
Oh, I'm so upset. It's just such a shame that they didn't get to spend more time together.
She seems so sincere, doesn't she?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Now, David, were you wishing it was different and wanted to spend more time with Nikki? Or
Yeah,
not?
we hit it off. We hit it off great. I mean, I wanted to do dinner. We had it planned and everything. So I figured, why not do it the next night?
So you made a second date?
Yeah.
And Lee, were you aware of this?
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck. Grammar.
This is hilarious.
Hey, you know what? We said he was staying and she's going. I don't know if that's going to be the case.
Oh, you.
I am.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. He looks pretty sold on the fact that she's so much more his type, and she's done nothing but praise him the whole time they've been
I think
on
she's
the lounge.
I think she's manipulating them, but personally,
Do you
but I don't
reckon?
know.
I can't see that, but you know,
It's
I don't
hard to
always
tell.
I don't always pick that shit out. But yeah.
So then, did you go out the second time?
Yeah, we went out for dinner. And
well, it's funny because he knows that I hate seafood. So he took me to a sushi restaurant.
Oh, way to go, David.
It was a joke. It was really funny,
Oh,
actually.
that's funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was a joke. And so I got the joke and we laughed about
Uh-huh.
it. He tried to make me eat sushi. I didn't do it, obviously, because I hate it. So we had a few drinks and then we went to an Italian restaurant, which is my favorite. So that was good.
That made up for it. That made it much
I had
better.
the whole thing planned.
And Lee, is David a character like that with you? Always pulling a little pranky kind of
Yeah,
thing?
he should take his show on the road. It's so funny.
Wow.
All right, so then the original plan was to have dinner on the first date, so you did it on the second date.
Right.
Any romance get involved here?
Well, I mean, I flirted a little with them. And actually, there's something in my family that we do. Like, if you do something that's cute, you get a pinch and a smack.
Uh-huh.
So by the end of the night,
all over
he
me.
was all bruised. No, he had a red cheek when I was joking because I think he's adorable.
He was just doing so many cute things.
So he was a cutie,
Uh-huh.
cutie patootie. And we had so much fun and a little bit of romance. I mean, a little flirting, a little
This is
touching here
gullible.
and there. But I played with his hands a
I can't
little
hear
bit
you.
because I'm into hands. I love.
And you know what he does with those hands.
Yes, I do.
Is she that gullible? Is what I'm saying.
Who knows? He's about to tell her about the dog's balls. He said, rewind it a little bit. She's like, oh, he's got beautiful hands, and the host
Oh, he
goes,
does
"You
with
know what he
those
does with
fingers.
Much fun and a little bit of romance. I mean, a little flirting, a little touching
Right.
here and there. But I played with his hands a little bit because I'm into hands. I love.
And you know what he does with those hands.
Yes, I do. Now I
You were listening earlier.
do.
I just wanted to make sure
He
you heard.
just needs to wash them when he's finished, and that's okay with me.
All
But
right, David, how would you
Finished.
sum up the date?
It was fabulous. I mean, we flirted the entire time, and it was like sort of like a little air of mystery. We weren't sure what was going to happen, and at the end of it, it was just like a little peck on the cheek, and it was nice.
So it ended really nice.
Really nice. I
That's
definitely
good.
want to see her again.
Okay, Chad, just one quick question for you. Your dog, you ever play with your dog the way that...
No, I think I removed a tick when I was like 9, maybe.
And that was about it. All right, just checking. Well, David and Lee have a change of heart. That's
your
the question.
dog's
During the
ball.
break, they're going to make their decision. We're going to find out what they decide when we come right back.
All right, what's your prediction?
I think they're both changing their minds. They're both going to have a change of heart.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm gonna go with change of heart on both ends.
Yeah.
I'll be shocked if they, for any reason, give some story while they're staying together. That'll be
Yeah.
very low probability.
There's nothing to try and keep together.
No, there's nothing there.
All right, welcome back to Change of Heart. We are here at the moment of truth. During the break, David and Lee each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Well, Lee and
They're
David,
done.
you both said that you were an intellectual match, but didn't have much in common after that, you thought. Lee, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted somebody that was less in touch with his feminine side, more interested in touching you than touching his dog, which was a problem with David. There was Chad. You had a really good time with him riding the horses and a good day. What's your decision?
Well, I had a wonderful time with Chad. He is a great guy, so handsome. Just, I mean, they couldn't have found someone more suited to me. However, there are reasons why I fell for David, and he's so sensitive and so kind and so good to me, and he touches me. So
yeah,
we're gonna stay together.
Stay together. Okay. Chad, sorry things didn't work out for you.
Wow.
All right, David. Lee wants to stay together, but you said you wanted somebody that was more romantic, somebody that shared more of your interest in sports. Lee did say she wants to stay, but there was Nikki with the rollerblading, the great date. You said she was more your type, one of the best dates you ever had.
Changing in the car.
Changing in the car was a surely added bonus, but it's your decision, David. What do you say?
Wow, this is a tough decision. I mean, Lee and I have nothing in common. There's really no reason for us to stay together.
Okay.
And Nikki she's a hottie. I mean, she's a babe. And it's tough, but I am crazy about Lee, so I'll stay together.
Maybe you're wrong.
Nikki, sorry things didn't work out for you. Now, Lee and David, I don't know. You keep saying you have nothing in common. Obviously, there must be something going on there, so good luck on figuring out what the heck it is. That's our show for today. Thanks to Chad and Nikki, and good luck to Lee and David. I'm Chris Jagger. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.
Some girls like that goofy charm.
Yeah, but that was weird. I don't know how I feel about that one.
You don't know how you feel.